If you're using the Snap theme and intend to continue using it when we upgrade you to 4.0, what you'll find is the overall look and feel of Snap is not changing significantly. Here we are on our landing page in a Snap site that is using Moodle 4.0. Now, I will caution you ahead of time, this is an internal test site where we are continuing to do development and testing. So, a few things may change here and there, but overall, the general look and feel of Snap is not changing significantly at all in 4.0. Couple of things to note. I have my Courses link up here in the upper right hand corner. Now, in the Boost and Classic themes in 4.0, the My Courses tab is a new addition. This is something that's always existed in Snap. And by clicking My Courses, I am able to come to this page here, which has a header bar which gives me additional links. So I can get to my profile, my account, my dashboard, grades, preferences, change my role, or log out. I also have my IntelliBoard dashboard here, my deadlines block. Now, this is very similar to that timeline block, and it is going to show me any upcoming events that I have where I have a deadline I have to meet. So that is very similar to what we're seeing in the timeline block in a Boost site. If I were enrolled in any courses, they would be listed here for me and I could access them. The dashboard does look a bit different. So the dashboard does bring in that feature enhancement of 4.0 with the centralized and very prominent calendar. I do have all of those filtering options that we've explored in the What's New in 4.0 course, where I can filter by courses and other things, but I am able to create my new event by clicking here or clicking in the calendar. I can still customize that dashboard page by clicking to customize the page. I can also do that through the admin menu. Again, I've always had this My Courses option up here in the corner, and that has not changed. Now, let's say I do want to look at a course. I'm going to click the admin cog here, which is going to open the admin menu from the right hand navigation drawer, which is consistent with what we've always had in Snap. I'm going to come down to courses and click on that manage courses and categories. Now, here, this page looks very much the same as it always has, except I do have that new feature of being able to filter what I see here. So I can filter and just see course categories, or I can filter and also see courses. We're going to just pick a course here and jump in to take a look. We're going to grab this OpenLMS for new instructors. I am going to just click the cog here, which takes me over to the course settings page. Now, the course settings page, no changes here in terms of the UX. Everything is exactly as it always was. You have your general section here on the left-hand side with your course start and end dates and your summary and course image. Scrolling up, I still have the remainder of my course management pieces over here in the right-hand column. Clicking the title of the course in the breadcrumb trail takes me into the course. And here you can see that I have my table of contents, which is still very similar to the course index in the sense that I can click on this to navigate into the different topics. That is here. I still have editing always turned on for me as the teacher or admin in the course. And I have my different activities in here. As I click around, I can see, under theme and navigation, I have 3 items in here that I can go through and make changes. Now, let's say I wanted to add an activity or resource. I'm going to scroll down a bit. Oop, too far. And I'm going to create a learning activity. When I click this, I do have the activity chooser. You can see that we are still working on the UX a little bit with the icons themselves, but those background colors for the things that are in the different categories of assessment, data, collaboration, and content, those colors are still here. As I mentioned, this is a test site, so we are still working on these icons. You will see those get updated and they will be clear and unique icons as we come closer to the release date. But I do have all of those same things that I've had in the past. And they did bring in the new feature of the consistent color by grouping. I do have the activities tab and the resources tab. And as we would expect, resources are primarily content. And because they are content, they are going to be blue. So that's what I have there for my learning activities. Here in my course, if I scroll up, you can see that I have, again, that content things here. I can change my cover image. Clicking on the cog in the upper right-hand corner, I have my course settings, completion, my filters, gradebook. All of these items are in here where I can use them. If I click into the content bank, you will see that I have that option to add content in here, just like I always have. We've got a bit of that new UX coming in with the rounded edges on our buttons, but nothing major changing here. So overall, Snap will look very similar, but you will see a lot of those feature enhancements come in, such as the prominent calendar on the dashboard. You've always had that access to your My Courses, and that button will not move. So you still have that easy and quick for your users to get into their courses. Inside the course, we still have our contents on the left and our access to all of our admin pieces on the right through that cog. But when we add things like from the activity chooser, we have the option, we can see that those new colors have come in. Another thing I wanted to show you, let's add a learning activity. We're going to grab an assignment in here. So if I'm adding an assignment, you see I have all of those same settings that I've always had. Give my instructions. I can show files during submission. I have all of these things over here. And I do have that option way down at the bottom on the left-hand side to send the content change notification. So just reiterating, the overall look and feel of Snap is not going to change. It'll still look very similar, but you will get all of those new features that come in. The changes to the activity chooser, the new dashboard look and feel, the things like timed assignment, notifying learners of new content being posted, those features are coming in, but your overall look and feel of Snap is going to remain the same. If you have any other questions or want to know more, please reach out to us.